So we are told that the objective is to fill out the unit circle. So first I'm going to start by labeling my axes. Here is the x-axis and here is the y-axis. This is going to be useful for later. Now I'm going to recognize the 3 positions from every quadrant. Quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th quadrant 1, 2, 3. Please excuse my lines not being so straight. So firstly, in the unit circle, we're going to acknowledge that the radius is always 1. And when the radius is always 1, we see a pattern. The first pattern is in the x-coordinate of the first point. You're going to start with the square root of 3 on the numerator, followed by the square root of 2, then the square root of 1, which is also expressed as 1. So we're going to leave it as 1 rather than saying the square root of 1, just to leave out any confusion. And now to find the y-coordinate, it's the same pattern but going down. So we're going 3, square root of 3, square root of 2, then followed by 1. And then we're going to acknowledge that everything is actually over 2. So divided by 2, divided by 2, divided by 2, divided by 2, over 2, and over 2. The special thing about quadrant 1 is that all x values are positive and all y values are also positive, which means that we don't have to touch the positive and negative signs of these coordinates. Now, to then copy and mimic these same coordinates on this quadrant, quadrant 2, we're going to have to make the x value negative and keep the y value as positive. This means this coordinate right here would be negative square root of 3 over 2, followed by the coordinate 1 over 2. Pretty simple. Copy right here over 2 and keep the same y value. Please excuse my numbers being funky. And copy this point, which is negative 1/2 square root of 3 over 2. Now we would eventually do this for both quadrant 3 and 4, but that'd be a waste of time.